Hello, friends, and welcome to TroytlePower. Sorry, I was missing something I needed. TroytlePower presents the Power Playthroughs podcast with TroytlePower. I'm your host, TroytlePower. This is the podcast where we play games in a powerful way. Sometimes we play games on the Nintendo Switch, but we're not today. We're not playing games on the Nintendo Switch. In fact, we're not even playing a game. This is an unboxing podcast. I'm doing a video version as well, but I mean, listen, hey, podcast listeners, you're my first family. You know, you're the ones I'm here for. But I am doing a video version. But anyway, it's an unboxing thing. So yeah, we're going to be unboxing today a new controller that I got for my Switch. So let me just get the Switch moved out of the way a little bit here. This is the controller we're going to be unboxing. It is a wireless Pro controller that's styled like a Super Nintendo controller, kind of similar to the 8BitDo controller. You can hear it here, podcast listeners. It is a box. It has an opening in the front. It's cut out, so you can actually see the controller. You can even almost feel it, but it's got plastic over it. And on the back, it says it's for Switch, for PC, for something else that I can't read because there's a sticker over it. And then it says controller features. It's compatible with Switch, Windows PC, Bluetooth version 3.0, and USB wired connections. Motion sensing and immersive shock are supported by gyro and dual motors. It's got, wow, I didn't know that. Multiplayer games are supported by up to 4 Pro controllers. So that's pretty cool. Excuse me. Over on Amazon, it tells us that this is a Poulep wireless Pro controller for Nintendo Switch Classic SNES style. It's $25. It's a Poulep brand product, compatible with Switch console and Windows PC. No need to load drivers, stable connection, all kinds of good stuff about it. Down in the reviews for it, it's got good reviews. Let's see, it's got a 4.3 out of 5 with 272 ratings, and it's a lot cheaper than that 8BitDo controller, so that's what made me decide to go for it. One person did say, waste of time / money. It doesn't work. Came in the mail yesterday and won't even turn on. I'll add more stars from our review if / when I get a replacement that works. And then they updated that with, got a hassle for replacement. It's working great. I've changed my mind. So everybody seems to like it. So let's tear open a box and see what we think. I've never done any kind of an unboxing video before, and I haven't really watched that many, so I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. I am sure that I'm supposed to have a more professional setup than I do, but there's not much I can do about that. So let's move the Switch out of the way there, and we've got some cardboard tabs on the back. There's 2 of them, one at the top and one at the bottom. There we go. And we'll pull both flaps. So there's the bottom flap open and the top flap open, and top had 2 flaps. There we go. That slides out. Here it is in a little plastic case. We've got instructions. Wireless Pro game controller for Switch. User guide. It's got a turbo function. Screenshots right there in the middle. Home, plus and minus. It's got all the buttons you need. Thank you for choosing our product. For bringing you with pleasant gaming experience, please read this user guide and all safety instructions carefully to ensure safe and proper use. The instructions in this user guide are based on the default settings of the device. All pictures, statements, and text information in this guide are for reference only. Actual product prevails. Updates are subject to change without prior notice and will be added in a new version. We reserve the right of final interpretation. They reserve the right to interpret the instructions, so that's good. We'll come back to that if we need it. For now, we'll move those out of the way. Okay, so we have the controller. Ooh, drop the box in the instructions. We have the controller here in a plastic thing. Ooh, there was a cord underneath the plastic thing in a little sleeve. Tear that sucker open, and sweet, it's USB-C. That makes charging it easy because I've already got a USB cord hooked up to my Switch, so that's great. All right, let's do this. Let's get this thing out of its case. There's the plastic off. There it is. Ooh. Ooh. It's kind of cool because it looks mostly like a Super Nintendo controller, but they've done like added things. Like they've got this weird like line texture at the top, where it's like a bunch of vertical lines that kind of makes it look almost more industrial. There's the USB-C charging port right on the top. Oops, holding it off camera for you YouTube folks. The back of it tells me about the battery and stuff. Made in China, naturally. Those sticks don't feel bad. Oh, that D-pad feels so good. This is why I wanted this, is because I wanted a D-pad. That felt good. These buttons are nice and clicky. It has the classic Super Nintendo colors, the red, yellow, green, and blue. It feels pretty good. Let's see if it's got any power. Here's the switch again. Let's see. If I hold the home button, the lights start blinking on it, so it is trying to turn on. Let's go into the controller settings on the Switch and go to change grip order. And hit that home button again. Is that how you pair? I forget. I haven't paired a new controller in so long. Or do I just hold the shoulder buttons? No. Find controllers. Pairing new controllers. There we go. You can pair, no, view other pairing methods. Pair controllers with a USB controller. Connect the console using USB charging cable. Pairing controllers wirelessly. Okay. Close the screen and select change grip order. On the next screen, press and hold the sync button. Oh, that's right. The Pro controller actually has a sync button on top. This one doesn't. So is it just not going to be able to register wirelessly? Holding the home button to see if that'll do it. Ah, the lights just started blinking faster. I'm hoping that maybe that's it. Hey! Look at that. It's synced as player 1. Let's go into the Super Nintendo app. Let's boot up some Mario. This is the Mario All-Star Collection, the Super Nintendo one, not the 3D one. It's my start button. We're gonna go play some Mario 3. Start button, start button. I beat Mario 1 the other day for the first time ever, I think. That was pretty exciting. All right, here's Mario 3. It's connected. Everything seems to be working. Let's do a screenshot. Screenshot taken. Let's go into World 1-1. Mario start. Oh, it feels good. That D-pad's good. Oh, I am immensely satisfied with this. It doesn't feel super cheap. The plastic has, compared to a Super Nintendo controller, it feels... Oh, I just missed hitting the spot where you get a feather in World 1-1. Oh, shame on me. I'm the worst. I'm a noob and stuff. Oops, excuse the language. I'm going to beep that, because I want this to be a family-friendly recording. Oh! I fell in a hole. That was not that thing's fault. Let's see. Let's get a... Pick my Switch up because it's a little easier to see on here. Let's get Smash Brothers? Yeah. Let's test it out on Smash Brothers. Do 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 do. Yeah. Those of you watching online, forgive how dirty the screen of my Switch is. You can actually see me in it if I lean forward. Hi. It's like you can see the reflection of my nose. I'm bad at keeping screens of things clean. Just wipe them on my shirt. It's probably not the best. I've got a screen protector on the Switch though, so I won't actually hurt the screen. It's protected. A screen protector. Anyway, here's Smash Brothers. Okay, so this is one annoying thing, is the plus and minus buttons are up towards the top, and then it has buttons that are shaped like start and select from the original Super Nintendo, but they're vertical instead of horizontal. But that's the capture button and the turbo button. And I want them to not be. I want that to be the plus and the minus button, you know? Seems weird. I don't really know. I don't understand much how turbo works. I know it's a thing. Let's go to Games and More, Classic Mode. Man, I still don't have Fighter Pack 2. I don't have Twintel yet. We're gonna play with Young Link. No, Toon Link, because I've been playing Wind Waker. Where's Toon Link? Young Link's right there. Toon Link, there you are. I've already beat it with him, but oop, that was not Toon Link. That's Dark Pit. There we go. Toon Link. Alright, press start. So if I press turbo and then press A, and then will that make A like tap? I don't know how that works. Round 1. Okay. And test out these sticks. Okay. What's happening? Oh, my D-pad is taunt. I knew that. I was trying to play with the D-pad. So I think, yeah. I think now I've turned A. It just continuously taps A. So if I turn that off, how do I turn it off? Took a screenshot. That's not what I meant to do. Maybe Toon Link has always swung his sword repeatedly when you hold A? Okay, let's try it with the jump button. Yeah, so now it's on turbo mode, so if I hold the button, he just keeps jumping. Nifty! Let's turn that off. I don't like that. Okay. Oh, he does. If you hold A, Link does a slash slash slash. Who knew? All right, let's try. Oops, that's still not the pause button. Let's try one more game that I wanted to check it on, that I think I'm gonna have a problem with it on, which is Super Blood Hockey. I really like Super Blood Hockey a lot, but I'm pretty sure you can't control your character's movement with the D-pad, which is a shame because it's a very retro style game, and this would be a very good one to play with this controller, I feel like. But I think it'll only use the analog stick for controlling your skater. Let's get into a game and check. I don't think you can hear it. Okay, maybe you can hear it. I don't know. The volume all the way up? Not quite. There, now it's all the way up. Yep, you can't skate with the D-pad. That's a shame. Took a screenshot again. I keep doing that by mistake. That's gonna annoy me. Is there an options for that? Controls. It just shows you the controls. Man, the D-pad doesn't do anything in this game. Maybe there's a chance the developer could add that in. But anyway, we're not here to review Super Blood Hockey, which is a fantastic video game. We're here to talk about this controller. I already forgot the name of it. Let me pull it up on Amazon again. It is called a Poulep, Poulep, wireless pro controller for Nintendo Switch, classic SNES style. And I like it. It seems really good for playing Super Nintendo games. It looks like they make a lot of off-brand controllers. They have like off-brand Wiimotes, and they even have off-brand Joy-Cons. So that's neat. They have a lot of weird stuff in their store. Weird. They have off-brand Wavebirds. So yeah, that's the Poulep Super Nintendo wireless controller. Thanks for listening to. I don't know if I'm going to put this up as a podcast. This is a weird podcast. I'll have to listen to it myself and see what it sounds like. But for those watching, hey, there it is. There's the Poulep wireless controller for Nintendo Switch SNES style. I'll put a link down at the bottom. It might be an affiliate link. I don't remember if I have the ability to do that or not. But yeah, if you are in the market for a Super Nintendo style Pro controller, I haven't used the 8BitDo personally, but for $25, this seems pretty nice. And you know what I can do now? I can tap A and hope for the best. Hey there, friends. I have two updates since I recorded this initially about the controller. The first is that the wireless range on it it's not the best. It's okay, but it's not the best. If I'm sitting on my couch and I'm leaning forward like in pro gaming pose, then it's fine. But if I like recline in, I've got my sleeping baby on my chest and I'm trying to be a comfortable pose, then it gets a little bit spotty. So that's kind of a bummer. And issue number 2 is you cannot turn on your Switch. You can't wake your Switch up from sleep mode with this controller. So what I've been doing is just keeping it next to the Switch. And if I know I want to play something with this controller, I just grab the controller and hit the button on the Switch to wake it up. And then you can connect from there. But you can't wake it up on its own with the controller. Okay, that's it. Bye.
This has been a presentation
of the We Can Make This Work
Probably Network.
Follow us on Twitter
at probablywork
For more of our questionable content.
Also, we have a website called probablywork.com.